Hey everybody, I've been messing around in my test world here working on some redstone gadgets, and I've been working with T-flipflops here, and Minecraft Addict put out T-flipflop 101 with pistons, non-sticky pistons, and watching that I actually understand how they work now, or why they work. And so you start off, you got this one slow, useful but not that useful, and then he showed off this new design where it goes pretty much right on the click of the button, and so it's a lot more useful. And from the video he also described that the reason that these pistons here alternate extending is because it's actually getting power from two blocks. It's getting power from this block here with the redstone on top of it. That's powering this, and then it's also getting power from the torch. So what happens is, click the button, the blocks lose power for one tick, and that retracts the piston that's extended, and this one is already retracted. And then when this torch comes on, that powers the piston again and makes it want to extend. The one that's out, it doesn't have time. It's still just like, oh, hey, I'm retracted now. I don't have time to. And while it's thinking, this one here is like, hey, I can extend. So that's why they take turns, because one of them is just the one that's extended is just a little bit slower due to having to calculate. Oh, hey, look, I'm back in. I can extend if I want to. But the other one's like, hey, I'm going to go ahead. So from that, I went over and I came up with this other version here. It's a little bit flatter, and works just the same, except it's it takes up more ground space, but it's one block shorter, and that's cool. It doesn't really save anything, but still just as quick. So from that, I'm like, well, this could be kind of useful, but what if I were to stack two of these on top of each other? It's not going to be any good for redstone, but what could you use it for? And getting them so that they didn't cross-contaminate and everything was a pain in the butt. So we come over here. See, I got my button right here. You can see I got 2 blocks this time, and this is basically the same as this version we showed here, except it's on the front instead of the side, and you got this block and this torch will both power this piston right here. And then we also run the wire out through the back up to here, power this block and this torch, which will power this piston. So from that you get a flip-flop device that's stackable up to 2. I haven't tried beyond 2. I don't know if you were to. Well, we might as well try it out right now. So put a block here and a block here, and we'll put a torch on this one. That there. Let's use mossy cobble for right now. And we'll put that on. And we'll need a piston. Do that. Put the block there. Put a piston down. What does that do? That'll work, but every time you go up you'll have a delay. But it could be useful for something. But that's not what I had intended. Now, if you're an old subscriber of mine, you'll remember my minecart track door that what happened, that was, pushed the track out of the way, and it worked pretty good most of the time, but because of the way redstone updates and everything, occasionally getting the timing between these 2 bottom pistons correct was just it just sucked. Sometimes it would work, and then you move the same design somewhere else with the exact same timing, and then it gets all messed up. So I've come up with this new design where you just take two T-flipflops and stack them on top of each other. So you see it works pretty darn good. We hop in, come over this way, flips over, then you press the switch on the other side, and it flips back. So you don't have to worry about your speed being too low and get caught in there or anything like that. You just pass right through, and then you're good to go. Now, if you don't like the glass block there, you can very easily replace that with a fence gate, something like that. I just didn't want to take the time to try and find that in the items menu. But yes, it's very simple. You start off, if you're going to build it, you build your track. You have a detector rail on either side, however far away. You can mess with it, see how fast you go through your section of track. If you're going really fast, you might have to put detector rails farther away. If you're going slower, you can move them up closer. And then underneath your rail line, you run a redstone line to the center from both sides. And you probably want this side to be the... Yeah, I will stop that. There we go. You probably want this side here with the eye being flat as being the side on the outside, the visible side, so that when you go through and you want to cover it all up, nobody's going to see your torches or pistons flashing. So, and then you do that on the same side. And then here on the back is where you put it to the inside of your station. This way you can hide this inside of your walls. Come this way. I guess it doesn't matter too much, but it's just, you're going to have this bit of redstone likely be exposed depending upon how you build your station. So this way, it's a lot easier to hide, and it works a whole heck lot more reliably than my old designs. And so you just hop on. Where's my carts at? There we go. Hop on, cart, going. Are you over detector? Come through. Come back through, and it just works. So that's how it works. Considerably more reliably than the old design, and you can kind of build it how you want. If you want, you can even have the redstone torches flashing. Kind of makes a cool little design, but yeah, that's all I've got for you guys this time. So I hope this helps people, and for anybody having trouble with my old designs, this one's really easy to build. All it is 2 detector rails, redstone wire, and 8 torches. That's all you got to do. So I think it's pretty resource efficient. Takes up a bit more space at the junction, but it's really not that much more than my old designs, and you don't have to worry about suffocation or anything like that. So, for the difference in the top, you'll need a glass or a fence gate and two pistons on top instead of just one sticky piston. So that's what I've got, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.